If you're watching this and it's not Friday, August 2nd, between 3:30 and probably 5, because I do not have a lot of time today. Don't leave a comment because I won't see it. Only leave a comment if it is Friday, August 2nd, between 3:30 and 5. Then I'll see them. Then I'll be able to answer them. Everything is running late today because I had to get a haircut. And then Aerosmith quit. Hey, Chew. What's happening? So, of course, the minute Aerosmith blew up, I had to stop, drop, and post, and then answer comments. And in the middle of all that, I took a walk with baby Huey next door to get a salad because I haven't eaten all day and I'm fucking starving. Of course I'm going to Monsters on the Mountain, Keith. Hell yeah. I wouldn't miss it. This year's going to be insane, dude. Joan Jett. I'm so excited for Joan Jett. She's rad. During the pandemic, I saw her at Stern Grove. That was rad. Oh, yeah. I did the Q&A with Wigwam on the Monsters Rock cruise. Really nice guys. They had about like 6 or 8 Psycho fans on the boat because they'd never toured over here, right? I don't even know when the last time they toured was. But that Peacemaker soundtrack blew them up, and rightfully so, because even though I have always poo-pooed John Cena's acting, he nails it with Peacemaker. The show is hilarious. They did a great job with it. Plus, that theme song and the whole theme intro is fucking hilarious. How many times have you binge watched a series and actually watched the intro every single time? But I did, because that dance is hilarious. Yeah. But they're super fans that they had. They almost made me like shut down the Q&A because they were just like rah, rah, with their autograph hounding and stuff. And I'm like, listen, dude, I get it. I know you want your shit autograph, but calm the fuck down, because this is not an autograph session. This is not a meet and greet. It's a goddamn question and answer session. So stand the fuck back and prove you're a fan by asking good questions. I mean, I was literally like yelling at people. I was like, security! Rawr! I was like, I was boxing them out and shit. It was crazy. Has Wigwam ever been over here? I mean, technically they weren't, because, right, the cruise is international waters. Hey, Mark, how's it going? If you missed it, I'm starving. I haven't eaten all day. Still reeling over the Aerosmith news. Everybody's losing their minds right now. Speaking of the cruise, Tyson Leslie just posted, no, fuck, I'm so sad. I had plans to finally see Aerosmith. Bro. You're my age. I've seen Aerosmith like 20 times. You still haven't seen him? Hey, Philip. How's it going? Hey, Chris. Late lunch. Early breakfast. This is the first thing I've eaten all day, and I'm fucking starved. So hungry. I probably should have had a snack, but I didn't. I was busy trying to get a bunch of stuff done, then get out the door so I get my hair done. And then I was like late getting out of my hair appointment, running into the station, trying to get all my shit together because Fridays there's always extra work. And then I got hit with like a last minute commercial I got to do, which I still have to do. In fact, I have that script around here somewhere. What did I do with that script? Did someone come and take my script? Weird. Okay. I had a script in here. I swear I did. Anyway. And then Aerosmith broke up. So it was like, ah! I know, Vernon, but it's not Friday yet. It's not going to be Friday for me for a while yet. I got a solid 4 hours to go. Aerosmith tribute on the cruise? Maybe. I mean, like what? Like a tribute band? Not a lot of Aerosmith tribute bands out there, but there's going to be now. Hey, Ellen. Yeah. I'll be honest. I was hoping that they would pull it together. I really was. But if anybody here listens to my podcast with Steve Gorman, The Black Room, you would know that we called this shit a long time ago. I'm trying to keep my I told you so's on the down low. But if you listen to the podcast with me and Steve Gorman, we hella told you so. We told you so from the get. We were like, this is some bullshit. It's not going to happen. I'll be surprised. And then they kept waiting and waiting and waiting. And we were like, they're not going to reschedule. And then they rescheduled. And we were like, really, guys? This is some bullshit. And then they kept going and going. And I was like, huh. Okay. Maybe they have gotten it together. Maybe we were wrong. I'll eat that crow. You know, if I got to, just if it means I get to see an Aerosmith show again, that'd be great. But nope. Here we are. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Eddie. A jam session, you think, of Aerosmith songs? That's an idea you should send right now to Izzy. That Izzy's Cruiser Jam. See if he wants to do Aerosmith songs, right? He picks a different band every year. I think it was Cheap Trick last year. Kiss the year before, something like that. See if he hasn't picked one yet, which I don't think he has. We're pretty far out. He might do Aerosmith. Hey, John. You know, one time, back when I was on Nights on the Bone, I had the Butlers in studio. And they did an acoustic version of Seasons of Wither live in my studio. It might be on my YouTube page. I'm not sure. Fucking amazing. Oh my God. Anybody in the Bay Area, if you get a chance to see the Butlers, they are my favorite cover band. Maybe squeeze in Sweet Emotion this afternoon. What do you mean, Phil Demmel, Eddie? Do you think Phil's going to do an Aerosmith song? I'm sure Phil will have some Aerosmith songs in the next Merkins jam. Oh, are you saying that the Butlers can't be my favorite Bay Area cover band because of the Merkins? Don't make me choose. Don't make me choose. Which Aerosmith song did I just play? I think I just played Walk This Way. Yeah, let me see what I can do for more Aerosmith songs today on account of the business. Yeah, it's looking maybe. It's a maybe. I think I can. I think I have it coming up later today. Hey, Brett, what's happening? Robert, what about Mr. Bungle? Did Mr. Bungle break up too? Because that would be shocking. Mike Patton break up a band? No. What was I just over here doing? Oh, that's right. I was trying not to forget 420 Floyd this time around. I see PJ is not here to take responsibility for that. Okay. Oh, that's weird. I thought I added that song, but I guess I did not. But okay. Guess I can do it now. Okay. Now we're back. Play some Bungle. We're a classic rock station, not a crack rock station. Come on, man. Don't get me wrong. I love Bungle, but maybe in the metal zone. I got to see if I got any. It's impossible to eat this salad daintily. So if you're grossed out by watching me eat, just FYI. Happy Friday, Umberto. Hey, Dave. What's up in PA? Sun going down? Play some Coven. Why are you on my dick, Robert? Why you need me to play shit for you? Why can't you just enjoy the music? Hey, Lori. Can I click on links in here? Let me see. Oh, yeah, it doesn't let me click on them. It just, wait, let me see if I try something else. Might let me click on it inside Facebook. There we go. Yep, it does let me click it inside Facebook. Oh, hey, it's the Butlers doing Seasons of Wither. But that's not the one where they did it in my studios. I'm sure it sounds good, though. Let me see if it's on my page. No, I don't see it on my page. Bummer. I know that we did videotape it. I remember seeing video posted, but you know what? It might have been so long ago. It might have been like a MySpace thing. So the video might be lost to time. But yeah, the Butlers did an amazing version of Seasons of Wither. What do you mean it sounds quiet on the Western Front, Dan? You mean like because PJ's not here? Well, hey, Jacob, I am here to deliver because it is salad time, brother. I did not have time to plan anything today. I was running around like crazy. And I had to get a salad at the old ship next door. Fortunately, they have a really good baby kale salad that is right up my diet alley and tastes delicious. Like, it tastes like I made it myself. So I'm not mad. Well, it costs like $25 with tip. But what are you going to do, right? Dude gets really excited when I come in, too, because I tip on a to-go order. That's a fucking salad. but I'm not a dick. Thanks for trying, Lori. I don't know why it's not there. The Butlers, dude, we need like a Butler's Merkins double set. That would be fucking epic, right? One second. Oh, nope, they hung up. Never mind. Fuck them. You know what, Marlon? I tried a lot to get back into my MySpace. I kept trying to like reset password and stuff. And the only thing I can think of, I can't think, I don't know. I used to think that it was tied to my station email. But when I came back to work at 1077 The Bone, they reconnected my station email, which, by the way, I would like to say, I always kept in Portal on every phone I ever got because I knew I would be back here one day. Like deep in my heart, I knew I would come back to The Bone. But I tried to reset password and I didn't get any links on that email either. And I tried it a bunch. Like that was one of the first things I did when I came back to 1077 The Bone was try to get into my MySpace account. Hey, Kelly. Get a salad, Marlon. Makes your life better. Hey, Shireen. You are sitting inside a Whole Foods Concord? Do they have chairs? You talking about the one in Pleasant Hill, or are you talking about the one in that's almost in Walnut Creek? Because if you're talking about the one that's like at the veranda, that's my Whole Foods. You'll run into me there. And I don't remember there being much space inside, especially now that everybody's got to line up for their Amazon returns. Jesus. I went with tuna, but this weekend I'm going to do some shrimp stuff. This weekend I have to do all my lemon cooking because I have a shit ton of lemons. And then I'm going to burn through all the lemons I can for all the things I want to cook. Except for maybe the cheesecake. I don't know if I'm going to make the cheesecake or not because diet. But then I'm going to bring the rest of the lemons into the station because Mari, our digital team manager, our digital department guru. I technically don't know her title. I just know she's in charge of all things digital. She is an excellent cook too. And when I told her I had a lemon tree, she was like, girl, lemons. I was like, oh, cool. And then I can bring Chasta some more lemons. She likes them too. And then I don't have to feel bad because my tree is really dumping the lemons like crazy. And my friends from the Monsters Rock Cruise, the Chef It Up girls, sent me limoncello jars to make my own limoncello. So I have to do that this weekend. So that's my weekend plans to cook. Meal prepping, cooking, and that fucking garage, dude. I have got to get this goddamn garage under control. It's insane. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Can't wait for Def Leppard and Journey. I don't know. I'm kind of over stadium shows. I could change my mind. I don't know. I've seen Def Leppard a bunch. I've seen Journey a bunch. Where's the smallest place I've seen Def Leppard? I saw Journey at the Warfield. I think it's the smallest place I've seen Journey. But Def Leppard. I was really close when Def Leppard did Bone Bash, even though I wasn't working for the station yet anymore. I quit the station in 2015. I went back to work full time in concerts. So I worked Bone Bash backstage, said hi to everybody. And then I snuck out and was watching from the front. And then somebody recognized me and was like, Nikki Blakk, why did you quit? And I was like, oh, I can't tell you that story while I'm trying to watch Def Leppard. So I ran and hid. MySpace does still exist, but a lot of the content I had up there is gone. I don't know what happened to it. I mean, let me know if you find anything. I'll be shocked. But maybe one of the butlers will have it. But most of the butlers are overseas right now because they're Handsome Dick Manitoba's backing band, and they're on tour with him in the UK. Hey, Dirk. What's happening? Dan, you just got a bunch of blueberries. You know what that makes really awesome? Waffles. I make blueberry waffles, and then I make a blueberry compote that I put on top of them. A little whipped cream. That is the shit right there. You know what, Marlon? I don't like lemons in my margaritas, but Santa Cruz juice makes an excellent lime juice that I use for that. Hey, Roy. What's happening? If I'm going to make cocktails, I just go for like a lemon drop. Or I use the lemon as like an incidental. Like I'll add it to something with another juice. I mostly use the lemons for cooking. A lot of cocktails will have lemon juice as well as other stuff, though. Like there's lemon juice in a Bloody Mary. Oh, I know what that is. I was like, why do people keep calling and hanging up? Because it's almost time for the contest. Oh, speaking of Def Leppard, is this why? Because I'm playing Def Leppard right now. Sorry, I was just so all about this fucking salad right now. Happy Friday, Sherry. You did get here in time for caller 9, which is more than we can say for PJ, who has not turned up yet. I got a feeling he fell asleep. Or maybe he didn't even get home yet because traffic's bad. But yeah, it's coming up soon. How bad is traffic? Let's see. Yeah, traffic is pretty shitty. Not so bad in the South Bay, though. Mostly that 580 corridor, man. That 580 corridor is never going to be the same. Ever. Keeping an eye on the phone lines so that nobody tries to call in early. Because you know how they do.
Def Leppard would pour some sugar on me. I'm Nikki Blakk, and one of Def Leppard's big influences is the sweet. And that's good.
Okay. Got to give it a minute for the stream to catch up. I heard that's why we might be getting some more first-time winners now, because people stopped trying to win because they thought that they weren't getting through because of the stream being slightly delayed. But nope, we're waiting for you, man. And if you're listening on the radio, call for an extra minute or two just in case. But as we all know, right? 5 minutes and out. Like, don't try calling for more than 5 minutes. You're just wasting time. Unless you just want to talk to me. In which case, I'm not that pleasant. Some guy called me today and was like, how come you're playing George Lynch commercials and you're not playing Lynch Mob songs? And I was like, For the same reason I'm not playing AT&T songs, because those are commercials. Oh, I know. I used to work in radio. Well, if you knew, then why'd you fucking call and asking questions you already know? And then he proceeded to ask me more questions he already knew the answer to. And then he proceeded to lecture me, to mansplain to me, if you will, how the company Cumulus that I work for and have worked for off and on since the turn of the century owns a lot of radio stations. Thanks, dude. Thanks for that valuable information. Hi, it's Sabone, your caller 1. Hi, it's Sabone, your caller 2. Hi, it's Sabone, your caller 3. Hi, it's Sabone, your caller 4. Hi, it's Sabone, your caller 5. Hi, it's Sabone, your caller 6. Hi, it's Sabone, your caller 7. Hi, it's Sabone, your caller 8. Hi, it's Sabone, your caller 9. Sorry, dude. Sorry, your caller 9. You're so close, but not quite.
Thank you.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
You got it. He was really happy to be caller 9. I mean, I guess that's better than being unhappy, right? All right, let's see. Pick a number between 1 and 10. Let's try number 6. Hi, it's Sabone. Who's this?
This is Kimberly.
Hi, Kimberly. How are you today?
I'm good. Hello.
Oh, Kimberly, you're breaking up on me a little bit. Are you in traffic?
Yeah, we're in traffic.
Uh-oh. Kimberly, have you won anything from the bone in the last 30 days?
I have not.
What's your last name?
Harris. Haris. I took you off speaker. Hopefully
Is Kimberly Kimberly?
Li. Kinderli. And it's Harris with 1 R. Haris.
Are you not in the system? Have you won anything before?
I did a long time ago. 2 years. The last Bottle Rock. I think.
Okay, well maybe
I
it'll.
haven't won with you guys.
You're not coming up in the system, so I'm gonna have to start over again with your email address.
We've been camping for 2 days, so we're exhausted.
Wait, it's Friday and you're coming back from camping?
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing it right.
That's right.
You're absolutely doing it right. Well, congratulations, Kimberly. You got a pair of tickets to the Lamont and Snelly Ball. That's going to be on Friday, August 16th at Toyota Pavilion in Concord. Your tickets are going to be emailed to you. Do you remember how to do that from when you won Bottle Rock tickets a couple years ago?
I do not.
You just get an email from us, and as soon as you see it, you open that email, click the link inside, and then click to accept the tickets, and then the tickets are delivered to you with another email that's either from Live Nation or Ticketmaster.
Yeah, I remember now. Okay, cool. Thank you.
You got it. Have a great weekend,
Awesome.
Kimberly.
Have a great weekend.
Thanks. You
Bye.
too. Cheers. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Roy, I thought when you said you were watching drag racing, you meant that you were watching drag race, but no, not RuPaul's Drag Race. You're watching actual cars. Hey, Mike. I don't know if I'm going to be at the Niner game on the 18th. I got to check my schedule. Is that a weekday or a weekend? Shit, I better get on this. I've really got to get my schedule under control. Jacob, have I figured out how to make my own botanical products? I'm a little particular about my hair. I'm not going to just make my own shit, you know? Do I always eat when I'm on air? Well, yeah, at some point. Because I'm on the air from 2 to 7. So I'm definitely going to get hungry sometime in between 2 and 7. But today, I didn't get a chance to eat anything until I got here at 2. And then a bunch of shit happened at 2. And so I still had to kind of go. Didn't even get to start eating until like 3:30. Hey, Justine, I'm glad you like the Barracuda. I try. I'm limited. I can't take all the credit. Shasta does the music. Hey, PJ, did you hear caller 9? You were rooting for Sherry. Sherry, did you get through? How'd it go? Were you caller 11? Aw, sorry, Sherry. PJ, did you hear how happy caller 9 was to be caller 9? Hey, Terry. Hi, Kevin. Oh, the game's on a Sunday? Okay. Maybe? What's my calendar look like? Not that I've updated it, but I might be able to go on the 18th. I gotta see what my tailgates are doing, because I don't like to drive out there. But if I have somebody to carpool with, I'll still go to a game. I mean, I went to Levi Stadium once to work that first show they had. I think it was Jason Aldean. And it was such a nightmare. I hated everything about it. I vowed to never come back. And that lasted a good 10 years until I came back to the Bone and I found out we got free 49er tickets. But even then, it's still hell getting in and out of that place. I need like a carpool partner. But I have some really good friends that have a fucking badass tailgate. And they let me roll with them. So that made the difference. You missed caller 9. God damn it, PJ. You would have loved it too. Well, it's a live stream, so you can just go back and watch it later. Yeah. There you go. Watch the replay. Did I know that there's a hard Mountain Dew for sale? What? I don't understand. Why would I care about a Mountain Dew? Oh, are you saying that they make a Mountain Dew alcoholic drink now? Mountain Dew's already disgusting. So Mountain Dew plus alcohol is equally disgusting. Maybe more so. Maybe less so, because the alcohol will cut some of that awful sugary flavor from the Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew tastes like somebody took the Kool-Aid recipe and tried to make it with Gatorade. That's what Mountain Dew tastes like. Mountain Dew tastes like some little kid just put 2 whole cups of sugar into a Gatorade. Oh, man, it's a fucking 5 o'clock game? I don't know, maybe. We'll see. So far, what's my favorite concert? Oh, Terry. Oh, Terry, that's so many. I've seen literally thousands of concerts. Although since Aerosmith broke up today, let's say Aerosmith, when I saw them on stage at the Vegas residency, that was amazing. Those on-stage seats were amazing. And see, today with Aerosmith breaking up unexpectedly, when they have a whole tour scheduled, this is the example of why I spent the money during the Vegas residency 5-6 years ago, pre-pandemic anyway, to go see Aerosmith, and it was not cheap. You know, I mean, fortunately, I can get a cheap flight. I can get people to stay with in Vegas, but those tickets were like $350 or something. But you were literally on the stage with the band, so totes worth it. And now they broke up, and I'm kind of like, I'm okay, because actually people were paying the same amount of money for shit seats to see the farewell tour. Hey Kyle, what's happening? Oh, Justine, I'm sorry. I dated a guy who lived on Mountain Dew as well in the 9th grade, because that was the last time I dated a guy who drank Mountain Dew. Let's just say Mountain Dew. I'll just say it. I'm not even going to euphemism it. Mountain Dew is for tweakers. You found an old Mountain Dew commercial from 1966. Did they look like tweakers? PJ, I don't drive to San Jose for the Niners. Somebody else does it for me. I just sit there with my coffee, half asleep, because they leave at 0 dark 30 for the tailgate. Kyle, did I say hi? I saw you. Javier, what's up? Yeah, Aerosmith broke up today. Well, they didn't break up. They retired. What's the difference? Nothing. Yeah, no, Sherry, technically they retired, but tell me the difference. I mean, at this point, there is no difference. I have talked to Shasta. She texted me first and said, and sent me the information, said she was devastated. And I was like, I wanted to give you a minute because I know how upset this is going to make you. And we really hoped it would be, hang on. "1077 The Bone and Bruce with Born in the USA. I'm Nikki Blakk, and this is my favorite band of all time. It's the Ramones. I Want to Be Sedated on 1077 The Bone. Oh, wait. Do I have enough time to do that? Never mind. Hold on. 1077 The Bone with Bruce and Born in the USA. I'm Nikki Blakk, and did you know that Bruce Springsteen once wrote a song for the Ramones, my favorite band? And then instead of letting them sing it, he took it back and sang it himself and then had a hit with it. And the Ramones were like, dude, really? Which song was it? Dancing in the Dark? I think it was Dancing in the Dark. Wait. Oh, I know what it is, and I just can't remember it. But yeah. Marlon, Hillbillies, Tweakers, broke up, retired. But yeah, Chasta's upset, and she knew. I told her a long time ago. I was like, listen, I would like to temper this excitement with I don't think they're gonna make it. You know, like I was saying earlier, if you listen to the podcast I have with Steve Gorman, The Black Room, he and I talked about this a lot. And we were firmly convinced that Aerosmith was not going to go through with this tour, that it was not happening. We didn't think they'd break up or retire, but we had come to a very strong consensus that the Peace Out tour was never going to happen. We knew. I can't say how or why, but we did. Based on a little bit of gossip, a little bit of hunch, a little bit of experience. It was never happening. But nobody wants to listen to me when I'm saying the bad thing out loud. I'm glad you love I Want to Be Sedated. It makes me happy to hear it too. Oh, thanks, Shireen. Yeah, my girl Christine's been doing my hair since she got out of beauty school, so I go to no one else. PJ, you're lucky if I play Crying at all, much less over and over. Not my favorite Aerosmith song. Kyle, that's what the press release says. But I think it's bullshit. I'll be honest. When you look at what they claim was his vocal injury, they're claiming that his vocal cords were damaged to the point of like an injury that only happens to people who are playing football or in car accidents. And they're claiming that it just happened. Nobody's voice is so powerful that it punches you in the cords, you know? Hi, it's Simone.
Oh my gosh, is this Shasta?
No.
Oh, dang it, sorry. Is it Nikki?
Yeah.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi.
Darn it. Well, I'm hoping you can answer the question for me.
I'll do what I can.
I actually heard a really, really good song last week. It was a new song by Pearl Jam. And I wasn't sure the name of it. And I said, I'm trying to find it, and I can't find it. So I was wondering if you guys could help me out.
Oh, did you hear it on Bone Breakers?
No.
Well, the album is Dark Matter.
What was that, Dark Matter? I don't.
Yeah, the new Pearl Jam album is called Dark Matter. It's out now. You can get the album.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was looking through the song list, and I couldn't see what you guys played, but I'll have to listen to the album and see.
Well, if we played it, then it probably only got played on Bone Breakers because we don't really play new music.
It was in the morning. That's what I was thinking.
The morning show?
I'm pretty sure she'll peg me. She'll peg exactly what the one was.
Yeah. Maybe reach out to Chasta on email or social media because it's possible that Lamont and Snelly went off page and played something because they've literally got the boss right in front of them. So they can say, hey, boss, can we deviate?
Got it.
And Shasta would be the one who would know that and would be able to say, oh, yeah, we did that this one time. Plus, also, Pearl Jam's like one of her favorite bands. So she would know what song they played.
That's where I was trying. Because I'm like,
yeah. And they said for sure that
last week.
They said it was new. They said it was new Pearl Jam.
Yeah, new Pearl Jam or new, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't think it was just Eddie Vedder. I think it was Pearl Jam.
Okay. Well, because the new Eddie Vedder was a cover song that they used in the TV show The Bear, Save It for Later.
I think that is the one.
Was it? Did it sound kind of bouncy, and kind of high range?
But then it had a real pretty guitar intro, and then it had some sax to it. It was really cool.
Google "Save It for Later," Eddie Vedder. It's a solo song.
That lyric sound that sounds right.
Yeah,
I'm on it.
that might be
Thank
it.
you. Nikki,
Yeah.
you're in the back.
Aw, thank you. Yeah.
We don't need Shasta. No, don't tell her that.
We
We're
do.
good.
We do still need her, but
We do need her.
but I'm glad that
Not
I was
with this
able to
woman.
hold. I'm glad I was able to hold my own and solve your problem because at least I can.
You were fantastic.
I can do that. All
Thank
right.
you, Nikki. You've been awesome.
You got it. Take care.
Keep up a good job.
Thanks. Cheers.
Bye.
I used to have to play Name That Tune at the record store when I worked there. People would come in and do terrible versions. Sorry, email from somebody. Okay. Where did we leave off? Yep. Aerosmith retired. And oh, right. That's what we were talking about. So the official story has always been Steven Tyler's vocal cord issues. We might have bought that. That would have you could have sold that if they hadn't said that he injured his vocal cords in a very specific way that every source I could find says only happens to people who are in car accidents or suffer severe sports injuries or something like that. You basically have to get punched in the fucking neck to have the kind of vocal cord damage he had that they were talking about. However, his recovery time for the vocal cord injury they claim he had was about the same as his recovery time for rehab. I mean, and then he's completely quiet. Nobody hears a fucking peep out of anybody. Till he's feeling so much better now. The recovery's on pace, and we're going to reschedule the tour. And then he turns up at what? The Oscars? Hosting an Oscar party or some shit? Running around manic as fuck. Okay. And then he pops on stage and sings in London with the Black Crowes, looking way more fucked up than having vocal cord problems, right? Having a good time partying. And a couple of days ago, we've got Joe Perry talking about how Steven's writing new music and how he wouldn't be surprised if there was new Aerosmith music coming. Despite this whole Peace Out tour that they're charging an arm and a leg for tickets for because it's their last tour ever and they're retiring. And then all of a sudden, and nope, we're retiring. Everything's canceled. Please go fuck yourself. The thing is when you've got a front man that you can't guarantee is going to show up, the promoters aren't going to put on the shows without a very expensive insurance policy. And if your front man does fuck up, the band is on the hook for whatever losses the promoter suffers. So not only would the band have to probably, if promoters got wind that Steven Tyler was actually in rehab and was not having a vocal cord problem, they would demand a very expensive insurance policy that they would insist the band pay for. If that had been discussed and was a contingency of them rescheduling the tour, and then say yesterday, Steven Tyler turned up all fucked up on a bender, and they knew they couldn't count on him and they were going to be on the hook for all that money and all the losses, I could see them being like, fuck it, cut our losses now. Steven can't handle it. Because, for example, if this was never an actual vocal cord injury, if this was a rehab issue, it started when they canceled the Vegas residency shows. It happened again when they started rehearsals for the Peace Out tour and canceled the Peace Out tour. And it's happening again now. I can't say with 100% certainty that that's what it is, but that's what it is. That's what I suspect. In a perfect world, I would be hoping and just crossing every finger that Steven Tyler can get it together and get healthy and make this happen. And I have been for the last 2-3 years, hoping that this could happen. Mostly because I want to go see another Vegas residency, but Steven's been falling down every time and they keep making excuses for him. And anybody who knows anybody that's had drug and alcohol issues, you know that the more you make excuses for an addict, the more that addict thinks they can get away with it. And I think that's what's been happening with Steven Tyler lately. And by lately, I mean the last 5 years. Hi, it's Simone.
You missed 420.
What are you talking about? It's 4:20 right now.
Yeah.
I'm playing Pink Floyd. What the fuck? I'll tell you right now, whenever a dude calls me and tries to call me out on some bullshit, I do not take lightly to it. You missed 420. The fuck I did. I mean, I did like once this week, but not today, asshole. Not fucking today. Trust me, if I fuck up, I feel bad enough on my own. I don't need some jackass calling me up to tell me about it. I really don't. I mean, what's the motivation behind that? Who's like all excited to call a DJ and be like, hey, you missed 420? Oh, I'm sorry. Were you like super concerned for me? Were you worried that I was like missing? Or that I had like taken a fall? Or that I was out back smoking a joint and I missed it? Was your concern for my health and well-being? No. All right, where was I? I don't know what a Confederate Railroad is, Kyle. Steven had to stop screaming. Yeah, you know, maybe. Maybe. Oh my God, right, PJ? That dude who was like, I know the accountant for Neil Sean. For those of you not here, earlier this week, when I was talking about the Neil Sean, Jonathan Cain lawsuit, some dude called up and was like, hey, Nikki, I've known Neil Sean's accountant since I was 12 years old. And he said that Neil Sean spends money like it's water. He spends money all the fucking time. He's like, this is just between you and me, though. You can't tell anyone. He goes, well, I mean, you can tell people that, you know, he spends money like crazy, but don't mention the accountant. And I'm like, dude, I got some bad news for you because you're on a live stream right now. And everybody watching it just heard you say that. So you might want to call your accountant, buddy, and apologize. God, that guy was confused. Hey, Amy, welcome back. Thanks, Terry. Oh, I do answer the phone. I try to answer the phone every time. That doesn't mean I'm always nice about it, though, because if you call me with some stupid shit, I will be like, why are you calling me with some stupid shit? I do try to be nice. For me, that's trying. Speaking of Name That Tune, there's a 3-man group in Facebook that takes barcodes and they try to make music with it. That sounds awful. Justine, Steven Tyler's screams hurt your vocal cords. Aw. Do I think Jeff Keith is on drugs? I'm sure he was in the 80s and 90s at some point, but I think in the 90s, everyone but Tommy Skio got a hard dose of reality and decided that they all needed to figure some shit out. And I'm pretty sure that they're all relatively sober since then. I think Frank Hannon is completely sober now. I think he even quit drinking. Someone call the station and tell her. Oh my God, is that why someone called me, PJ? Because you were like worried I was going to miss 420? Because I was still behind on comments? Justine, you really think Steven Tyler would never go back to drugs? Is that who you're talking about right now? Because I guarantee you he has gone back to drugs. At least once, if not more. Maybe he was on a delay. He missed 420 because he was on a delay. Yeah, at 75, he is lucky to be alive, but does he know that? Shut up, PJ, just because I forgot yesterday. Hey, Cornette. How's the beach? I am Jelly. If I hadn't been running around like crazy all week, I would head out there, but as it is, I'm out of food and I got to do groceries tomorrow. Although if you're coming through town, fly by. The Bone doesn't have a prankster. You might. We might have a prankster. I don't know. Was that you, PJ? Because I would have told you to fuck off if I'd known it was you. I don't have any lipstick on. It's gone now. See? I'm going to put some more on, actually. Thanks for reminding me. You know what's funny is how people like to do the whole Yoko syndrome thing with Neil Sean, and they're like, oh, his wife, this, that, and the other thing. And I'm like, wait a second, what? Oh. Why did I do that? Hang on a second. I did this wrong. Huh. So weird. I moved something that I probably shouldn't have moved. And anyway.
1077 The Bone with Guns N' Roses and Sweet Child of Mine. I'm Nikki Blakk, and I've got a keyword coming at you that could send you to the Slash Serpent Fest in Nashville. It's coming up in the 5 o'clock hour, so be listening. And if you get out of the car, you can always download the Bone app or ask Alexa or Siri or whatever you call your robot at home to turn on 1077 The Bone. Okay. What the fuck, Cornette? You had to leave at 2 o'clock in the morning to come to work? Oh, you lost an employee? Yeah, well, I hope that employee's gone missing because I don't want to see what happens when you get there to fucking deal with it. You can't even do dog surfing tomorrow? Aww. It wasn't Steph, was it? Could Steph come in and like fill in? I hate for you to miss out. And lipstick again. Oh yeah, so B Hobbs, you know, here's the thing, right? People were coming out of the woodwork and being like, Neil Sean's wife. And it's like, motherfuckers, Neil Sean. He is a grown-ass man with his grown-ass income, and he can spend money however the fuck he wants. And clearly he does spend money however the fuck he wants. And it's interesting to me because as we had this conversation with the guy who knows Neil Sean's accountant yesterday or day before, or whatever day that was, this is how it normally works. Like, Brian, you own a business, right? If you had a business partner and you and your business partner each had credit cards for the business and your partner was overspending on that credit card, would you file a lawsuit to get them to stop spending on the credit card? No. The credit card bill would come in and you would go to the accountant and say, hey, these are not agreed upon expenses. Make sure they come out of his end. And that's what happens with a band business like this. The band accountant, Jonathan would call the accountant and be like, hey, you know, we have a $1,500 limit on hotel rooms. So if Neil is putting $10,000 hotel rooms on his credit card, flag those expenses so that we can go over them at the end of the tour and have them come out of his end. That's it. That's how that gets handled. It doesn't get handled with a lawsuit claiming that Neil is overspending. That's Jonathan Cain, like, trying to get some publicity for one thing and trying to turn the fans against Neil Sean by pointing out what a lavish lifestyle he has. I'm sorry. Have you seen the fucking mega mansion that Jonathan Cain and his fucking Trump spiritual advisor wife have moved into? Did anybody ask Jonathan Cain how he managed to marry his new wife 6 months after he divorced his wife of 20 years? Just curious. Somebody should file a lawsuit for that. I mean, this is just how it is, right? Televangelists are fucking crooked. Rock stars spend too much money. That's not a lawsuit, buddy. That's just life. And sadly, I used to be Team Jonathan Cain. You know, he and I did this charity event years ago to benefit Children's Hospital Oakland. And he was a really great guy. We had a good time. We hung out. We went out for drinks after the charity part, the broadcast, because we were all staying at the same hotel to do this like roof sit. We were like broadcasting the station. Sorry, my hair's like, I got to fix this part. It's making me crazy. But we were all staying at the same hotel. So after the broadcast, we just went to the bar and had drinks and talked for ages. And he seemed normal, like a nice, normal guy. And this was before he met what's-her-face. You know, he was still married to his wife. And then he decided he had to move out of the North Bay because he didn't like how people in the North Bay were treating him. And he moved to Nashville or something to save on taxes. And then he started banging the televangelist And next thing you know, he's leaving his wife and marrying this crazy bitch. And now they're all fucking super fake Christian bullshit and Trump acolytes. Like, it's just. Yeah, thanks, Amy. I don't think Jeff Keith is on drugs. I'm sure he used to do drugs. We all did in the 80s and 90s. But, Terry, we all hope Steven can get it together, but he's had a lot of years to do this, and he hasn't. I mean, he's clearly made inroads and tried and then failed and tried and failed. So maybe a couple of years out of the spotlight will be what he needs to get a handle on things. Was that you, PJ? Yeah, you should have asked if it was caller 9, because then I would have told you to fuck off. You wouldn't want to be blacklisted. We don't have a blacklist. No pranks. Oh, well, I guess that commute was getting tough for Steph, huh? Miles Shawn is hot. I wish he was older. I've never met Neil's kid, at least not that I know of. At least not if I knew it was him. You would love to have partnership problems, Brian? You would love to have that partner that's spending too much? Journey will be in Minneapolis August 19th. You can't go on a Monday? Do you have to work Monday nights? Jonathan Cain's wife is wildly religious, but also she's a televangelist who basically, I think she actually was a homewrecker with another televangelist, if I remember correctly. I read up on her a long time ago, so my memory might be a little fuzzy on the details, but I'm pretty sure she like homewrecked another televangelist and then got famous with that guy, made a bunch of money, and then left him and went to either another ministry or to start her own ministry. But she left like ahead of the IRS coming down on them for the shenanigans. So she seems to be able to it's PJ, the dog surfing is in Montana. But anybody that is a Trump spiritual advisor and can keep a fucking straight face, like that. Oh, maybe I could find it really quick. Let me see. Because the guy literally couldn't name a single book in the Bible. There's this great video. Somebody posted it again recently, and it's Trump at a fucking Bible convention, and they're like, "So, what's your favorite book of the Bible?" And he's like, "Oh, I love the Bible. I say it's the only book I love more than Art of the Deal and blah blah blah." And and then they go, "What's your favorite book in the Bible?" And he's like, "Oh, I think that's very personal." And they're like, "Well, are you an Old Testament or a New Testament guy?" And he's like, "I'm not going to say. I don't like to say." And I mean, the level of a child faking a book report is goddamn off the charts.
One or two of your most favorite Bible verses are.
I wouldn't want to get into it because to me that's very personal. You know, when I talk about the Bible, it's very personal, so I don't want to get into verses. I don't want to get into.
There's no verse that means a lot to you that you think about or cite.
The Bible means a lot to me, but I don't want to get into specifics.
Even to cite a verse that you like.
I don't want to do that.
Are you an Old Testament guy or a New Testament guy?
Probably equal. I think it's just an incredible. The whole Bible is an incredible. I joke. Very much so. They always hold up the Art of the Deal. I say my second favorite book of all time. But I just think the Bible is just something very special.
I'm wondering what one or two of your most favorite.
You wouldn't get away with that shit in 3rd grade. How the fuck did he do that and get into the White House? Like, for the love of God, pardon the pun. I can name a fucking Bible verse. Philippians 2:14, do all things without grumbling or disputing. John 3:16, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. And I'm a goddamn atheist. I know more about the Old Testament and the New Testament than that piece of shit does. And I don't even have a spiritual advisor. Oh, God, Jonathan Cain, what the fuck are you doing, dude? They're grifters. They're fucking grifters. Oh, it's at Lindemar. Oh, I thought you said you were at Montera. My bad. Exactly, Amy. That's how a company credit card fucking works. But no, Jonathan Cain is out here filing lawsuits. Like he could do that. Like it makes a difference. Like it's a thing. I mean, anybody can file any lawsuit, but he's really like running the risk of it being considered a frivolous lawsuit. And honestly, if I had Neil Schoen money, I would countersue with like, bitch, this shit is frivolous. You're gonna have to pay my lawyer fees. I mean, isn't this just Jonathan Cain taking a fucking page out of Trump's book? You know, sue him until you sue him into a submission. Sue him until you can't sue him anymore. That's basically his jam, right? I never met Miles. No, I don't think I ever met Miles. I'll have to Google his face and see what he looks like. But anyway, my point is, I learned everything I know about the Bible in the fucking third grade when I went to Christian school for like third and fourth grade, for half a third and fourth grade. And I can still spout enough fucking biblical bullshit to get through a goddamn TV interview. And that motherfucker got away with saying, I like them both equally. Old Testament, New Testament. I say it's my favorite book, but it's too personal for me to talk about. Shut the fuck up, you lying grifter piece of shit. Oh, man. Hilarious. Oh, I got to do a commercial here. Hold on. You guys don't want to hear the Sorry. I had the station in my ears. Where what? Which was his... You can't work on Mondays because you work in radio, but you what? Kyle, I don't know what you're talking about right now, dude. You live 2.5 hours from the Twin Cities, and no, you can't work on Monday because you work in radio, but you're taking out to Sioux Falls. Okay. So are you saying you work in radio and you have a shift on Monday nights that you can't get out of? I know what that feels like. I missed the only time I missed a Rush tour in the Bay Area since I was like fucking 17 was because somebody put me on the night shift and wouldn't let me out that night to see Rush in their last ever show. I'm still bitter. How do you post a flyer for your Catalyst show on the 10th so you don't spam me? I told you once for the band site, but my messenger was hacked and impersonated. No, my messenger was not hacked. It was impersonated. There's a difference. Whatever you got from someone pretending to be me was not me. My messenger is just something I don't use. You accidentally blocked me on the band site and you can't figure out how to get it back. That's okay, because I don't want I don't want you to message me. Send it in an email. nikkiblakk@gmail.com. I don't want you to post flyers. I want you to send me a show listing that has the date, like Sunday, August 13th, and then the name of the band's playing. Just give me like the first 2 or 3 because I don't have room for all of them. And then the venue. That's how you do that. You could be right, Sherry. I may have met Miles and I just don't remember it. Well, now I got to Google this motherfucker because Amy said he's hot. Marlon, I'm not going to pretend to understand what that means. And he had a feather in his back door, you'd both be tickled. Is that something like that? And $1 will get you a cup of coffee? Is that similar to that? Yeah, sorry, Kev. I had mute on for a second. You won't take, oh, so you'd have to take off for work to make the drive and get there in time. I get it. Well, I mute the commercials because I figure you guys don't want to hear me read a commercial. And then I mute when I do a cue to call, which actually I'm going to do here pretty soon because I don't want to confuse you guys in thinking that there's a cue to call happening and start calling me. I want you to be listening on the radio to hear the cue to call so that you know when the cue to call is happening and don't confuse these two things. You bought the lynch mob tickets today? You know what? Somebody kept telling me it was sold out and they kept crying about, how come you're not giving away lynch mob tickets? It's sold out. And I'm like, it's fucking lynch mob. The guild is huge. There's no way it's sold out. I am bummed. I hope lynch mob has got to be either on the mountain or on the cruise because I see them on the mountain and the cruise almost all the time. So I'm going to have to miss lynch mob at the guild, even though I really do want to go to the guild theater at some point. A friend of mine's a production manager. I've been trying to get in there and see it for 2 years now. In fact, I was supposed to go down to the guild for a show when I was working with the booking agent. I was working as an agent for a minute and then I got called away to the Jackson Brown gig. And so I never got down there. And that was in 2022 and I haven't seen the guild yet. I did try to get in for the Duran Duran shows and I did not. So when people say I have the connection, just know that I don't have all the connections. There is shit I don't get into. All right, let me get this together. All right, I'm recording a cue to call, so that's why I'm going to mute you guys for a second. Although, actually, it's almost 5 o'clock, and I got to tap out around 5 because I still have a ton of work to do. Fridays, there's always extra work. So start asking me all the questions you want me to answer before I tap out today. Shit's timing out perfectly now, huh? Mm. Oh, no. That's better. Okay. That goes there. That goes there. Hmm. Ah, I do have Sweet Emotion coming up. Who was looking for that earlier? I got you covered. Oh, there we go. That's where that goes. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry, I have to reach over my laptop to get to the board sometimes. Yeah, I want to see the guild. Like I said, from what I hear, it's a really nice venue and everything is super brand new. My friend who works there said that I'll just be blown away when I see it because everything's all sparkly new. And he and I used to work together at the Fillmore in the Warfield where absolutely nothing was sparkly new. So that's going to be exciting. Let's see. You can't believe. Oh, Mike, you know what? Honestly, I almost fell for that messenger stuff. You know, whoever it is that does this, they copied my profile almost perfectly. Like it does look like it's me. Let me see if I can find the. Dude. I'm not going to say who, but somebody just called to ask me for tickets. And I'm just like, I haven't seen you in real life in like 7 years. Why would you call and ask me to get you tickets? Especially when they were on sale for $20. Like clearly you haven't seen me for a long time because you would know better than to ask me for fucking tickets. Somebody sent me, the reason I'm looking at my text is because somebody sent me a picture of how obvious it, how like crazy it was. There we go. Like that looks legit, right? I mean, they copied my profile down to the letter. They copied like the number of friends. I guess they must have done it with some kind of, I don't know how they did it, but they copied my profile picture. They copied all my pictures. They reproduced a bunch of my posts. And the thing is your contact with my page is disembodied, right? So if you see a post that looks like it's coming from me because it's got my name on it and it's got my profile picture on it that you're used to seeing, and it's a post that I have posted, so it looks like something I would post because I did, and you just comment on it and keep going, you're not going to realize that you've commented on someone else's pretending to be me. And then what they do is they see who comments and then they message you and say stupid shit like, hey, this is my private new profile. This is where I want you to be my friend. Come be my friend. And they try to like fish you into friending their profile and thinking that you're like on a friend page with me now when I don't have a friend page. So that will never happen. Also, I fucking hate direct messaging. I don't do it. My DMs have a bounce back that's like, don't fucking message me. I'm not here. I'm not going to see this. You know, if it's important, send me an email. But if it's not important and you just wanted to show me a goddamn meme or something, oh, cue to call. I don't fucking want to see it. I don't want to know. I probably already saw it. I probably already got 17 texts about it. So, yeah. So people really fall for that stuff because it does look very legit. You have to swap the internet box from your computer to the home boss's computer. Thanks for swinging through, Marlon. I got to get out of here too because Friday, so much to do. Who would be my dream team for trivia night? Well, my old roommate is fucking badass when it comes to trivia. She and I and my ex-boyfriend and his stepbrother were like a super team of trivia. So I would stick with that. The four of us could wreck some trivia fucking shop. The Bone does not have t-shirts for sale. We don't have any way to process a sale. So if we were to, we can only give stuff away. And then to give stuff away, we have to get somebody to pay for it. But to get somebody to pay for it, we have to get a large amount of money together because you have to do a whole run of shirts. It's a thing. We used to have a Cafe Press account where we would sell stuff, but I don't know what happened to that. It went away a long time ago. Ticketmaster's not letting your friend resell the Sammy Hagar tickets? That doesn't make sense. She must be trying to do it wrong. Unless Ticketmaster doesn't have resale turned on, or if she's trying to resell lawn tickets, they might not be allowing that, but she could just go to StubHub. They offered her half the price for the tickets. Well, yeah, because the show's not sold out. Why would anybody want to buy her tickets? She'd be better off just like finding someone she knows. And also, just FYI, if you post anything about tickets on a website, you're going to get a bunch of bots pretending that they have tickets for sale. And that's a phishing scam too. All right, let's see. Are we ready? Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 1. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 2. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 3. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 4. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 5. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 6. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 7. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 8. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 9. Sorry, dude.
Oh, thanks.
I know, close.
No problem.
Take care. Hey, Wolf. What's up, man? Amy, she paid $800 for 2 tickets. What the fuck was she thinking? Did she buy them from Ticketmaster directly? All right, let's see. Oh, I still got to pick caller 9. Okay. Hi, it's the Bone. Who's this?
Hi, Nick. It's Monica.
Hi, Monica. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. Monica, have you won anything from the Bone in the last 30 days?
No.
Well, you don't sound so sure there, Monica.
I won Foo Fighter tickets, but that was like 2 months ago.
Okay. How do you spell your last name?
It's Andreuti. It's like Andrew, ANDREUTTI, Monica with K.
Oh, I had it spelled all wrong. Okay, it looks like you won back in March, which means you are still okay to win Megadeth tickets. You know the drill?
Nice.
And you haven't changed your email or your phone number, have you?
No, it's still molly@hotmail.com.
Okay, congratulations, Monica. You have got a pair of tickets to see Megadeth at the Concord Pavilion on Saturday, August 10th, and you qualify for the grand prize. If you win that, we'll give you a call and let you know. And you remember what to keep an eye out for that email that we send, and then click the link inside to accept the tickets, and then get ready for the tickets to come through in another email.
Yes. I know the drill.
Okay, good job.
Thank you.
All right, have a good
Thank
weekend,
you.
Monica. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Thanks. Bye. All right. I can't be too mad. She's won like twice this year. I'm not happy about it. You know, I prefer the first time winner, but I take what I could get as long as it's not a prize pig. She paid $800 for 2 tickets. Shoot, Wolf, you know, we had a question for you after you tapped out yesterday too, and I can't remember what it was. Well, it's good to see you again. What kind of superhero would I like to be? None. The rich one. I would like my superpower to be so fucking rich that I could do whatever the hell I want and nobody can stop me. I'll be like a non-evil villain. I'll be like, I'm going to give money to all these kids to go to college. You know, like how Bill Gates thinks he is. Yeah, she's spoiled and probably got the seats in the first 10 rows or something. She needs the money for Monsters of Rock cruise. What the hell, dude? I can't help. I mean, I can help people that are, hey, Justin, I can help people that are bad with their money, but they got to want the help. You know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully she bought those tickets through Ticketmaster to begin with. And then if that's the case, she should be able to put them on Ticket Exchange and see if somebody will buy them. And if not, I mean, there are people all the time, people list their tickets twice. They'll list them on StubHub and they'll list them on Ticketmaster and see which one sells first. The only hiccup is that if you sell both tickets at the same time, you know, then you will have to back out of one sale. And I think that they penalize you for that. They won't let you use the platform again to do it. So if you're going to do that, then, you know, just be on top of it. Am I the anti-hero? I guess. I'm the problem. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Yeah. All right. Last chance. I got to tap out. It's 5:00. Any other questions? Thunderwolf, you going to tell me how many milligrams you got today? I'm definitely eating some mushrooms this weekend. That is happening. All right. Ciao, Sherry. It's good to see you guys. Yeah, everybody go have a great fucking weekend. And we'll do this again on Monday, you know, when we don't have better stuff to do. I tell you what, Kent, I get it. I get that you were stunned. And I'm just going to recommend that you listen to our podcast, The Black Room, because you would not be so surprised if you listened to us. We saw this coming a mile away, and I'm sorry. I mean, there was always that chance that Steven Tyler was going to be able to pull it out and that they were going to be able to do this and pull off this tour. That chance was always there. And I'm sorry that it's not anymore, but I can't say I'm surprised. I'm bummed. I am bummed. Good night, Amy. Oh, I got to Google that guy. I got to Google Miles Shawn, see if he's hot. Is he my age? Just kidding. None again? Wolf, what's up? All right. Tell me on Monday, because I got to get out of here. Keep my stick on the ice. I don't play hockey. But I'll keep my skates on the ice. I do like to ice skate. Ice skating sounds fun. Is Cornette still here? We should go ice skating. All right, guys. Have a good weekend, everyone. And I'll see you Monday. Same bat time, same bat channel-ish. I'll probably be late.